I wanted to upload a video talking about the stat evaluation of my new build that I just made yesterday, and I uploaded to YouTube. You can check it out. I'm probably going to post a link to it. And yeah, this is going to be the stat difference, the changes, everything you should be looking for when you spec into this build. Now, the whole point of this build was to is all about spell damage and putting out as much DPS and lowering the enemy down as fast as possible in a nice orderly manner, and also not dying so you're not squishy. And yeah, you'll see. Yeah, but so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the combinations that I use, or I tend to use for this build to help me achieve max spell damage, and um, use everything accordingly. Now, this is my first build, so I mean, I'm not exactly the biggest noob in the world to ESO, but this is my first build, so if you guys have any like advice for me, like to improve this build, I appreciate it greatly, because this is the build that fits me, and I thought that many other sorcerer magicka spec sorcerers would appreciate this build, because it's not easy finding a build that's fits your play style, you know. So I'm gonna try and find an enemy as soon as possible, because this build is based around combat. And here we go. Alright, so what I do is I switch my daggers. I use mainly my daggers for area of effect, dealing with adds, and killing them and staying alive in sticky situations as much as possible. So what I do is I'm going to pop my Mage's Light, then my Power Surge, then I switch over to my staff, do this, start the battle, pop that, switch back, and murder them. And that is not as fast as I kill, but usually my spell damage is at 1,400, so as you can see, the spell damage goes up almost 400 points. So yeah, it's pretty good. And the boon that I use is the Apprentice to boost my spellbounder power, and yeah. So for other people that are interested, for my champion points, I'm only champion rank, here, let's see, I'm only champion rank 22, but I spec 8 into the lady on the warrior skill tree, 7 into the tower on the thief, and then 7 into the ritual under the mages, or the ritual, or under the in the ritual under the mages skill tree. I put Thermotrage for 4.3% more damage with poison, disease, and magic, so that also boosts your spell damage. And the lady, this is reduces the damage dealt to you from disease, poison, and magic. That's also helpful. And under the thief is magician, which reduces my magicka cost of spells, so I won't have to pay as much magicka. So yeah, that is how this build is properly used in a situation where there is ads. Maybe we can find a world boss. Okay, let's go to this one over here, abandoned farm. I'm gonna show you how to use this on bosses in a solo situation where you can stay alive properly, and I tend to stick with my daggers when it comes to soloing bosses and stuff, because it has my shield on it. And when I'm running low on magicka, I pop my special on my staff in order to gain back magicka, and it also has another shield on there. It's called harness magicka, which is the morph of one of the morphs that annulment under the light armor skill tree has. So let's see if this guy is spawned here. Alright, so looks like we got some summoners. Let's make sure we have our abilities all slotted. Pop that. Put us out there. Let's switch my staff. And maybe spam that, spam that, spam that. Pop. Waiting for the boss to spawn. Should be spawning soon. There he is. Alright, let's get this guy. Sorry for any connection issues. The servers are getting them. As you can see, the boss is already dead. It did not show the animation, but I did use my crystal frag, which deals a lot of damage. So, like this video, and if you found me helpful, subscribe, and if you didn't, feel free to dislike it. Don't feel bad or anything, because it just lets me know that I need to improve and make more informational videos. And